So there are two types of people in crypto. You've got the runners and you've got the takers. A runner never stops running. They hear some FUD, they run. The price goes down 5%, they run. They see another coin skyrocketing. What do? They sell their good positions to go and chase the coin that's already been skyrocketing because they want to get completely wrecked. Again, a runner never stops running. Takers, on the other hand, are the ones that have done their research and willing to pick up the scraps. Normally, they pick up the scraps from the runners. After the runner has already sold for cheap, the takers are buying the dips because they know how valuable the coin is that they hold because, again, they have done their research. Would you rather be standing in this line right here? Or would you rather stand in this line over here to the right? Unfortunately, most people would rather stand in the line to the right. They would rather buy high, and I get it. People like learning the hard way. People don't like learning from other people's mistakes or even their own past mistakes. They rather buy high and sell low and wait for the bear market. And then, come the next bull market, they will say, okay, I learned my lesson from the last bull cycle. I'm no longer going to chase. I'm no longer going to be a runner. And I'm going to be buying coins when they are low and just have a little bit of patience. Believe in what I hold because I've done my research. Now, by the way, nothing in this video is financial advice because I can always be wrong and I can always be lying. So make sure you do your own research. But there are going to be people that's waiting around for next cycle, next bull cycle to make those life-changing gains because they don't believe in things. They don't do their own research. They ignore the catalyst that's coming up and they run until they're completely out of money. It's just the way that it is. Now, in this video, I'm going to pull up some charts and go over a couple other things related to Kaspa. But first, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits. You get extra bonuses of up to $10,000. And if you're a leverage trader, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below, so check that out. You'll also find a link to my Patreon if you want to find some exclusive content. And you'll also find a link to Tradisys, which is a great crypto indicator. I'm actually going to pull that up in just a second. Now, if we take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is holding up extremely strong. Okay, Bitcoin is still over 100,000, and we see that Bitcoin is, on January 17th, a bullish momentum was fired. So Bitcoin continues to do its thing. But that lineup that I just showed you, let me bring it back up. Okay, this over here was Bitcoin at one point. No one wanted it. But over here, when Bitcoin is at $100,000, now everybody wants Bitcoin. And we're going to see this all the time in crypto. People don't want these things when they're cheap. They want them when they are extremely expensive, right? Now, and I mentioned this in one of my previous videos earlier today, if you're looking at Ethereum to lead the way for the bull run, that probably just won't happen. We have a whole ton of bearish momentum being fired on this indicator for Ethereum, right? And it's a link to Tradisys, it'll be down below. But whole ton of bearish momentums fired on this indicator. Ethereum hasn't been making anyone any money. Now, some of you might be like, okay, well, Ethereum's not making any money, but Kaspa is also not making anyone any money. And yeah, that is true. As of right now, Kaspa is trading sideways, but you gotta keep this in mind. Kaspa has great big catalyst coming sometime this year, and that's going to skyrocket the price in my personal opinion. I came across this right here. Let me see if I can find it. This one right here. So this person says Kaspa did 1000x with nothing, absolutely nothing, but expected to do a 5 to 10x with Binance, 10 BPS, smart contracts, Grayscale, KRC 721, which is the NFT. Right, and these are some catalysts that's coming up for Kaspa. So can you just imagine the potential once these catalysts actually get fulfilled this year? This coin, sky's the limit for this coin. I actually saw a post. Let me see if I can find it. Where was it? I saw it here on X just 2 seconds ago. What's going to happen once the catalyst actually happens? right? Well, this is definitely going to happen. You're going to see the biggest green candle you ever see, I think, anyways. And then you're just going to see this. This right here, what you're seeing, are actually the runners chasing after Kaspa has already done something like this. The runners will be chasing like crazy. It's going to be absolutely hilarious in my opinion. Absolutely hilarious. Now let's go over the charts and see how things are looking. So Kaspa is sitting at 13 cents, sitting at a $3.33 billion market cap. The volume is up a little bit on the day, 16%, 16.68%. But if you actually take a look at what's really going on the day, is a lot of red, matter of fact. So there's a lot of red on the market right now, okay? And it looks like Kaspa is quite flat. So let me go back over here. So, well, it's down 1%, but for the most part, Kaspa is pretty flat on the day, okay? But the market is red. And Kaspa is still holding up nicely because people are anticipating what's to come sometime this year with all those catalysts. That's what it's about. Kaspa has not broken below this 10-cent area for a reason. Because people know the potential, they know what they hold, they did their research, and they're ignoring all the FUD that people want to say. People will always talk when the price is going down or trading sideways. Everybody is a genius at that point. Oh, I knew this coin is not going to go anywhere. Haha, I bought this coin instead. And then what happens? The coin that had all this FUD skyrockets. Then they start chasing. Everybody, well, not everybody, but there are a lot of runners in the crypto space. It's absolutely hilarious, right? But I already told you guys what I think is going to happen here. Eventually, Kaspa is going to break out of this sideways action and it's going to go on a massive rally. And this right here, 20 cents area, which is the top on Kaspa, will end up serving as a very strong support. Kaspa will break above 20 cents, retest at 20 cents and continue to make its way up and make people some insane amounts of money this bull run. That's what I think is going to happen. Some people think that $3 is on the table for Kaspa. Some people are saying $2. Some people are saying $1. All I know is you're going to get at minimum, or at least I should say, I'm going to get at minimum 10x on my investment on Kaspa. And that is the absolute minimum. I think it's going to be more than that, but I'm saying 10x at minimum is I'm going to get on Kaspa and everyone else that is invested in Kaspa. Now let's take a look here at the indicator and see what we're seeing. All right. So looking at this indicator here, we see that a bullish momentum was fired January 16th, and then a couple buy zones after that. The last one was January 19th, and I think that, knowing where the floor is on Kaspa, it's a very great risk to reward. Even if you don't have a position in Kaspa and you want to get a position, once again, not financial advice, and you decide you want to do a DCA start position from right here, you know that the floor is 10 cents because it's bounced off of there multiple times. You got to look at the risk versus reward. I know that some people are probably swinging Kaspa at this point because, you buy at 10 cents, it gets to like 14, 15 cents. You made a easy 40 or 50% on your investment and it's all good. So swing trading Kaspa would actually be not a bad idea as well for anyone that wants to do that. But I know that I'm going to be holding this thing for the remainder of the year because I know what I hold. I've done my research and I believe in the project and I believe in the KRC20 coins as well. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you're still holding Kaspa strong and you believe that this is the year you're going to make crazy amounts of money in Kaspa, let me know in the comment section below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.